in the first age, in the first battle, when the first shadows lengthened, one stood. Wait, wrong game. Hello. And now we here stand at the precipice of the final battle for Skyrim, in the heart thereof. In the heart thereof. Let's see what Ulfric has to say.
This is it, men. It's time to make this city ours. We come to this moment carried by the sacrifices and courage of our fellows. Those who have fallen. Those still bearing the shields to our right. The enemy will know the fullness of our determination, the true depth of our anger, and the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching. The spirits of our ancestors are stirring. And men, under suns yet to dawn, will be transformed by what we do here today. Fear neither pain nor darkness, for Sovereign God awaits those who die with weapons in their hands and courage in their hearts. We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of lords who are mighty, powerful, and free. Ready now, everyone, with me, for the sons and daughters of Skyrim!
Yeah. A lute and a drum, of which you are not allowed to play. Calmar, who's there? You know what? This calls for something special. Dragon aspect. Here we go.
Nothing.
I'll let y'all take care of him. And the other Dragonborn he didn't even know was there. Huh? What's our mission right now? Oh.
Secure them.
Already done.
Stop what? Taking Skyrim back from those who leave her to rot.
You're wrong, Alfred. We need the Empire. Without it, Skyrim will assuredly fall to the Dominion.
You were there with us.
That's weakling talk.
The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman.
And you're a weakling.
He has given up, but I have not.
Rickard, go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're also
Puppet
free
state.
to die.
Fine.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the Skyrim
Woman,
you
stand
want?
aside.
That's not the Skyrim I want to live.
Rickard, you don't have to do this.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve us.
Yeah, no.
Southern Guard awaits! You're as good as dead. Enough. This is for you. Any last words before I send you to oblivion?
You realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
Ah,
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not. You certainly are the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
it makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire I remember never surrendered.
That empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Galmar. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
Good point. Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor?
For Ulfric to do it, or me? They only call him bad enough. I'll do it.
Dragonborn, yeah. Use my sword to do it. This moment will be immortalized in song. Make it a good
I don't want to use your sword. I'll use mine. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Why? Why did that do that?
Well, I suppose some kind of speech is in order.
Oh, healing him killed him.
Gather the men in the courtyard.
Because of course it did.
Ellison,
What the hell?
Don't you worry about her. I sent my best men to round her up.
Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn, and the truest of Stormcloaks.
Of course, my
Very
lord.
good. Come, the people await us.
That they do.
And now, I present to you Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberator, and High King of Skyrim.
I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and at my side the man known as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there are many that call us heroes. But it is all of you who are the true heroes. It was you who fought a dying empire, who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Thalmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is for these reasons that I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Allison? Will she put aside her personal hatred for me and her misplaced love for the Emperor and his coin so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future? Will she swear fealty to me so all may know that we are at peace and a new day has dawned?
I do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time,
They
the
couldn't.
moot
Not
will
with me
meet
here.
and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Altmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim! How'd I do?
Not so bad. Nice touch about the High King.
Thank you. I thought so too.
It's a foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills.
Not with mods, they don't.
Strike out at us whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you.
Nope.
May the gods preserve you.
May the gods preserve us all.
Come, Galmar. We've still much work.
Stormblade.
Unless they've just
I feel so alive.
disappeared.
Yes? Make it quick.
The Emperor would know. I trust you'll do more good out there in the world, wherever you damn well please to go. You are a true son of Skyrim. You'll know what to do. To begin with, killing any legionnaire you find out in the wilderness. I've reports they've hidden military camps out there.
Mm-hmm. What's next for Mighty Galmar
Ulfric's
Stonefist?
put me in charge of keeping an eye on the new Jarls. You know, make sure they're generally following orders. Can't say I'm looking forward to that, but I will also be training men and women for their new armies. The Empire might send over a few legionnaires to make sure we're serious. And of course, we'll be taking the fight to the elves soon enough. We'll need trained, disciplined, and creative warriors ready for all that. Watch yourself out there.
Where'd Ulfric go? Wanted to talk to him too. There he is. Where are you going?
True sons and daughters of Skyrim reign in every city. We've crippled the Imperial Legion and cut off its head by killing General Tullius himself. What more could I ask of you? No, you're free to roam. I suspect the gods have needs for you elsewhere. That said, some of the Legion's staunchest men have organized themselves and are operating out of hidden military camps in the wilderness. If you come across any Imperials in your travels, I expect you'll know what to do. No, not yet. We'll wait for the moot to name me High King. It'll be better for all that way. But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. There's much to do. The new Jarls need help building armies and enforcing their right to rule. The Empire may try to reclaim Skyrim, and I need everyone ready for that. Though the biggest threat, of course, is the elves.
Mm-hmm.
There will be peace for a time, during which we must rebuild Skyrim into the land it once was. Strong, self-reliant, the center of mankind. Because getting rid of the Empire was only half the problem. Soon the elves will again seek to rule the world. We must ready ourselves to fight them. For it will be Skyrim that shall lead Tamriel in those dark days. when the fate of the world is finally determined.
And how did Walter White say that? You're goddamn right.
Careful out there.
Oh, I will be. That's it for the Civil War of Skyrim.